fried rice with mince or ground meat. So, most importantly, you need day-old rice, because if you use fresh rice, it's going to make mush. It needs to be nice and desiccated, preferably overnight in the fridge. I'm using a couple of eggs, scrambled a little bit with a tiny bit of sesame oil. You can use whatever ground meat you want. This is a combination of a little bit of pork and a little bit of beef. Onions or shallots with a little bit of garlic and ginger and chili. You have to use chili. If you are a weakling and you can't use chili, just add a tiny pinch. Trust me, it makes a huge difference in flavor. This chili I'm using is Chinese chili flakes, and it's hot like Stacy's mom. Some green onions or spring onions or scallions, whatever part of the world you're from. I don't care what you call it, these things are quite nice though. Right, so for the sauce, this is a mixture of dark soy sauce, light soy sauce, some oyster sauce, a tiny bit of cooking wine, and a pinch of honey, and a pinch of white pepper. And for goodness sake, you cannot, under any circumstances, not use this. Make sure you have a nicely seasoned wok with enough oil. So for all the health freaks out there, I have a simple message for you. I like to start with my proteins. So in a nutshell, I'm just browning the meat first, and well, looking at it, it looks like I'm prematurely spilling my eggs, so to speak, but by the time I've added the onions and the garlic, ginger, chili, the meat was nicely browned. And now, while I'm adding the rice, you can see the importance of having enough oil at the beginning, because you don't need your rice to stick to the actual metal of the wok. So I'm just moving it around so that it's nice and, coated in everything, and, the rice gets loosened up a bit. And very important to add your sauce at the side of the wok, because 2 reasons. It caramelizes the sugars in the sauces, and it also evaporates the tiny bit of alcohol that's naturally present in sauces like soy sauce. And oh yes, MSG, 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 MSG. It needs to be there. And some green onions for garnish. Right, so it looks quite nice. Nice and steaming. Pile, or let's call it a bowl of rice, and I have to say the taste this time round was quite nice. It warrants 2 thumbs up.